Okay, Grand Rising again, Brandy. I hope I'm understanding you correctly. But the secondary thing that Brandy said was concerning an eye for an eye. She was saying that, and again, if you've done nothing to harm the other person, casting the first stone isn't a big deal. But if you think of the people, and in her second statement, she said, if you think of the people that Yeshua was talking to, they were full of sin. So you can say that to them. Well, here's the thing about that. The eye for an eye thing was previously discussed on the other video. But in this instance, he was talking about a woman who had committed adultery. And in their law, their rule, if a woman had committed adultery, then she should be stoned to death, as well as the man, and the man is never in that story. But the other aspect of that is this. What Yeshua was trying to do, and what he was changing from the Old Testament. He was changing, that was the whole context of the first video. What he was changing from the Old Testament is the fact that that was the law of their land. That if a person were to commit adultery, that there was no forgiveness, there was nothing to walk away from, there was no other type of retribution. That you didn't, and that one, stoning a person for having adultery was not equal retribution, unless, oh, my bad, they looked at women as property, and they looked at the baby as property. So that's why it was equal retribution of stoning and killing. But what Yeshua was telling them was that, hey, if you don't have, unless you are sinless, then who are you to condemn someone to death, right? So you say that he knew those people were full of sin. Well, at the end of Noah's flood, your God, he said that he regrets making man, and that man, every thought of man is evil, every thought. From birth. And he says from birth. If you don't believe me, go read it for yourself. At the end of the Noah story, your God says that every thought from man from birth is evil. Yeshua was really being a little bit ahead of its time in saying that this woman committed adultery. Yes, it breaks up families. Yes, it destroys trust. Yes, it hurts feelings. It's victimless, but it's not victimless. The downfall of the family can bring down a whole neighborhood, kingdom, the whole world. But what he was saying is that before you judge somebody, think about yourself. Before you judge somebody, are you really that damn good? Because everybody, according to the Bible, falls short, right? That's what y'all say. Everybody falls short of the glory of God. So who are you to cast stones at this woman? But the real thing is that he was ahead of his time in saying that, are y'all seriously want to murder someone because they had sex with another person? You're out for murder, just as they say they want to kill people who are gay. That's bullshit. So yeah, everybody got something negative about them, and no one should cast stones at other people, because we all live in glass houses.